Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with the top 5 best PC game deals of the week. A little bit late on this video this week, but right now there are some pretty great deals available, so let's just get right into this with number 5. And as always, I like to start things off with whatever Humble Bundle is available. This Humble Bundle is a little weird. It's good, but it's a little odd. It's the Humble Starbreeze Bundle, and if you pay $1 or more, you'll get Payday 2, Payday 2 the Bomb Heist DLC, Payday 2 John Wick Weapon Pack DLC, and Payday 2 another DLC pack. So $1 for Payday 2 is quite good. Typically on a Steam sale, Payday 2 I believe will be like $7.50. So if you just want to grab Payday 2 for $1, that is a damn good deal. If you pay $6 or more, you'll get Payday 2 Game of the Year Edition and some more Payday 2 DLC. Pay $14 or more, and that'll also unlock you Dead by Daylight. If you pay $25 or more, that'll unlock you a copy of John Wick Chronicles. That's a pre-order. I don't even know what that is. And then if you pay $45 or more, you'll get John Wick and then John Wick Chapter 2 movie tickets. Okay, so you guys are probably not interested in the $25 and $45 tiers, and you guys probably don't want to spend that much money anyway. However, for $1 to get Payday 2, that is the main takeaway from this Humble Bundle. That is a crazy good deal. Like I said, during a Steam sale, Payday 2 will be like $7.50. So the fact you can pick up the game and some DLC for $1, that is a damn good deal. Just want to mention, most of you guys probably already know this, but Payday 2 is best played with a group of people, so make sure you have a group to play with. That's when you're going to get the most enjoyment out of the game. Moving on over on Indie Gala, the Red Faction collection is 80% off, knocking it down to $12. What do you get in this collection? Well, I will go over that right now. You get Red Faction 2, Red Faction Guerrilla, the Steam edition, by far the best game in this bundle in my opinion. And then you also get Red Faction Armageddon. So the two games that I've played in this bundle are Red Faction Guerrilla and Red Faction Armageddon. I played Red Faction and Red Faction 2, but that was like back on the PS2. Haven't played the PC versions of those two. However, Red Faction Guerrilla, I always talk about that game. That is one of the most underrated games ever. It's a ridiculously fun open world action adventure game. You can pretty much destroy everything. You're just this dude with this sledgehammer. You run around, you can break everything, blow anything up. And the game actually has a pretty decent story too. The gameplay is really good. Red Faction Guerrilla is just an excellent game, and I highly recommend you to play that. Red Faction Armageddon I also thoroughly enjoyed. That game is very linear, however, and you can complete it very quickly. It was a far cry from what Red Faction Guerrilla was. Still a good game. It has that destructibility, but just a weird step for the Red Faction franchise in my opinion. However, this bundle is still a solid pickup. From what I can recall of Red Faction 2, those are also pretty good first-person shooters. And then, like I said, just playing Red Faction Guerrilla, that game is well worth the price of admission alone, and then Red Faction Armageddon is pretty good as well. Number 3, over on Gameplay, I believe I pronounced that right. I'll leave the link to all of these in the description box, of course. You can pick up Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain for around $12.50. It's in a different currency, but that's around the conversion. This is a fantastic deal for Metal Gear Solid 5. The only issue with this website is that they don't accept PayPal, at least I don't think so. So that is just a complete bummer. If you're selling games in 2017, please accept PayPal. I know that's the option that a lot of you guys are probably looking to use. Otherwise, this is an absolutely excellent deal, and Metal Gear Solid 5 is a very controversial game. A lot of people attack it for its poor story, and the story isn't that great, but even with the story not being that good, the gameplay and the world of Metal Gear Solid 5 far outweigh the negatives. Metal Gear Solid 5 is a great game. Yes, there's all that controversy with Konami, but as a game that Kojima Productions created, it's a very, very good game. And even with all these people complaining about the story, sure, it's not the epic that was Metal Gear Solid 4, but there's a lot of lore to the world in Metal Gear Solid 5 with all the different cassette tapes. There is a story there, and it is a game you can get absorbed into. Just don't expect the cinematic epic that was MGS4. Gameplay-wise, however, MGS5, in my opinion, is the best in the franchise. It just really nails all the stealth elements, and then when you take Metal Gear into an open world, I think that just complements the overall design of Metal Gear Solid 5 and the gameplay. And if you're the kind of person where you never played Metal Gear Solid, in my opinion, Metal Gear Solid 5 is a game you can just pick up and play because it is more gameplay focused. The story is still there, but the gameplay is the real drawing card of Metal Gear Solid 5, and with all the content in the game for $12.50, it is well worth the money. Moving on, the final two deals can be found over on BundleStars.com. First, the Stalker Complete Bundle is available for $16. That includes Stalker Shadows of Chernobyl, Stalker Clear Sky, and Stalker Call of Pripyat. Now, this is one of the PC's best exclusive franchises. At this point, it's been kind of forgotten about. I believe the first game in in the series released back in like 2009. So it has been a while. Not a lot of people talk about these games anymore, but they are really good games. Think something like Fallout 3, but much more hardcore, much more difficult, and if you don't have patience, you are going to get turned off by these games. If your primary gaming platform is PC and you want to experience all the great games that PC has to offer, and you haven't played Stalker, then I really think you're missing out, because the PC, a lot of its exclusives are like multiplayer experiences, but with Stalker, you have a series that is quality single-player experiences, and they're very absorbing, atmospheric games, and for $16 to get all 3 games, I think that's a very solid pickup. Each game isn't insanely long, but to complete all 3 of them is going to take you quite a bit of time. And yeah, just 3 really solid first-person shooters. Finally, number 1, like I said, also on Bundle Stars, Mad Max is available for 75% off. That's knocking it down to just $5. And Mad Max was a game that was released back in 2015. It came out on the same day as Metal Gear Solid 5, which was just promotional suicide. And while it wasn't an amazing game, it was a pretty good open-world adventure. Now, Mad Max obviously takes place in a desert, so that world is kind of barren, but from the content, the story, the gameplay, it is a solid experience. Is it a $60 worthy experience? Absolutely not, but now for $5, you're gonna get an enjoyable 10 to 12 hour experience, and I think for $5, this is a great pickup, and it's a game that a lot of people probably miss. Like I said, it came out on the same day as Metal Gear Solid 5, and Metal Gear Solid 5 obviously dwarfed this game in popularity, but if you haven't played Mad Max yet, go back and give this game a look. For just $5, you're getting a game with a pretty good open world, a decent amount of content, and really good combat, so check it out, and for $5, you really can't go wrong. So that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry I've been kind of out of it for the last few days. This video should have gotten up on Wednesday. However, maybe now it's even better since there are some really great deals available. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. If you have a request for a future video, leave it in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.